won't get these joints out here. I got money, so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags, they pulling off in the Jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast, with your city like new nice fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe. So you should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want the extra juicy tea, go ahead and click that link down in my description below to join my membership, period. Alright y'all, if my eyes is looking extra poofier because I hate to have to keep telling y'all this. I naturally have bags, they're hereditary. I can't do nothing about it. If you don't like to see them, donate some money so I can get the surgery to get rid of them. If not, let's move on. Anyway, so I was just crying in the last little video because bitch, it got emotional. Shit, hoes cry, okay? I'm not a hoe, but you know, baddies cry too. I be going through it. So, you know, I had a little emotional, so my eyes probably a little bit more puffier, but that's not what we here for. Let's get into this because this is some juicy ass shit. So period. So during the time me and Kevin was together, you know, I would be at school, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't all up under Kevin. He lived in Richmond, I lived in Pittsburgh. That's 45 minutes to an hour away from each other. So boom, on my regular days I'm at school, and it's like I'm doing stuff after school. I'm not going home. I get out of school at 3 p.m. so I'm hanging out, I'm doing this, doing that. So boom, me and About That Action, we became friends because she was friends with longtime friend and backstabber because they had went to the same middle school, and I didn't go to the same middle school as backstabber and longtime friend and About That Action. I had went to another middle school, but like everybody still kind of knew each other. But that's how I met them, and I would just hear that About That Action and her friends would always be jumping girls, fighting girls. They from Richmond, they always fighting. You know. If you from the Bay, you know how I get down with them Richmond females. They About That Action. Period. You feel me? Hey. It's straight to a guy. I'm just telling y'all how it is. So met her through them, but when we got in high school we had classes together, and me and her became hella cool. And it was like, yeah, she was ratchet, yeah, she liked to fight, but outside of that she was like really cool. I got to really know her on a personal note. Me and her would hang out all the time. After school I would go to her house, we'd be kicking it, like we was real cool. I became cool with some of her friends, but some of her friends just did not like me because I didn't. They were like those type of girls, the aesthetic. It wasn't called aesthetic at that time, but I didn't fit that, like their aesthetic. You know what I mean? Like they was like them hood rich bitches. You feel me? Like they mama's boost, cousin, auntie. So they always had the fresh stuff on, hair always laid. They had a cousin who did hair and all that. You know, I ain't all that like that. You know, I just didn't. So I didn't fit their aesthetic. So I don't know, for some reason they just did not like that. But some of them was cool, some of them wasn't. It didn't even matter. She would always have my back. Well, sometimes. It was like one situation where she kind of didn't, but she kind of did, she kind of didn't. Don't even matter. But for the most part, like, she was cool. She always would tell her friends, like, Shayla cool, like, leave her alone, like, she cool. I don't know why y'all don't like her, like, she cool. So my best friend always fighting, always dealing with hella females. Like I told you, one of Kevin's girl partners told me that she was messing with Toby. Now this was, you know, I'm about to tell y'all how. Anyway, I don't want to confuse y'all, but this, me finding out that Toby was dating this other girl, like, happened later. I'm going back. Let's take it back. What I'm finna tell y'all, this all happened in like 9th or 10th grade. Okay, I didn't find out that the girl Kevin knew started or was dating my best friend until like 10th or 11th grade. So don't get that confused. We rewinding to fast forward. Okay, so this is like 9th, 10th grade. So my boy best friend always was messing with females, and I wanted him to settle down. It was just like, best friend, one day you gotta settle down. Now my best friend, he loved to fight. He was tooting that shit. He was always doing some hood nigga shit, and I was just like, you know who would be like the perfect match for you, because bitches is scared of her, so you probably wouldn't get away with having hella bitches because she would want to beat them up. You like to fight, she like to fight. I was like, oh, they should fuck with each other. They would be like the perfect match. He always fighting, she always fighting. like, I think they would match up. Now, mind you, if y'all don't remember the story time that I told y'all about the girls who tried to jump me because I started talking to the boy at the school, that was about that action cousin, and she's the one who hooked me up with him. So I was like, oh, let me play matchmaker with my bitch too, period. You know what I mean? They did not know each other. Like, even though, cause they just didn't, like, they circles didn't never connect like that. They knew who each other was, but they ain't know each other. So one day after school, I kind of did like a little blind date type thing. I was like, oh, best friend, come kick it with me after school. I'm gonna be over here. We would always kick it at bus stops. I don't know. I told him I was gonna be at this particular bus stop by the school. So just meet me over there. At this particular time, I don't think my best friend was going to the school no more because he got kicked out or something like that. So I'm telling about that action, like, girl, I got the perfect like match for you. I think you and him will like link up hella cool. So I told her he gonna meet us after school. So we out after school and me and her kicking it. We chilling on the bench. My best friend walk up and I'm like, hey best friend, I like this about that action. I'm sure y'all know each other, but I just wanted to introduce y'all. Y'all seem like y'all would be kind of cute together. So, you know, we blew down the house, y'all. We was kicking it. We had a good time and they clicked like that. I'm like, yes. This is when I was with Kevin. This is the beginning. So I did not like my best friend like that. Yes, my best friend would try to like flirt with me and try to be freak nasty with me at this point, but he did that with everybody. My best friend was the biggest hoe, like HOE. So after so long, it was like, yeah, I had a crush on him, and then I started dealing with other dudes, but it was just like, he too out there. Like, you know, it was just like, I like you, but you just be on everything. Like, I don't want to get my heart broken like that. Like, I see how you be doing it. Yeah, like, I couldn't mess with you unless I didn't have the feelings I had. I don't know. It was just like, and then at the same time, like, that was really my best friend. I didn't want to ruin our friendship too at the same time. Like, I don't know. It was a complicated situation, but just know at this time, I was with Kevin. This was in the beginning when I was like really in love with Kevin. Wasn't talking, dealing, breathing near no nigga at first. So yeah, we all kicked it and had like a grand time. Then after that, y'all, we would always, you know, when I like, y'all, I swear to God, like every day of the week, I would kick it with like different friend groups. I had so many different little friend groups. It was like one day I'm kicking it with this friend group, next day I'm kicking it with this friend group. You know, so like the friend groups I had did not mash. I never tried to mash my friend groups. The only friend groups I did mash was Lee and longtime friend and backstabber and my sister. But that wasn't really like a group. You know what I mean? It was just one friend introduced to like my sister. So I don't know, that was kind of different. But other than that, I never tried to mash my friend groups because they were just different type of people, different type of personalities. I just know it wouldn't go together. See, me, I'm a chameleon. I can fit in literally with anything, like anybody. Like, that's just me. And I feel like sometimes that's why some people be mad, because people really fuck with me. And you know, it's crazy. Like, it irritates certain people when everybody fuck with you because you just cool as hell. Like, I don't know, that used to just piss people off and ruffle their feathers. It's just be like, you're mad because you a mean ass bitch. Everybody don't like you or something, or I don't know. It just used to be weird. So anyways, they eventually start dating. I think from what my best friend told me, we had went to a party. Mind you, I was fucking it up at that party. I was like, dancing. Hell yeah, I was doing the most. Mind you, I was with Kevin at that time, but I was like, we didn't care if we like danced with other people at parties. Like, I didn't care. It was just like, it's a party. Like, just don't kiss and go home with the person. It might be high, but we didn't care about that stuff. It was just like, it's a party. So I was doing my biggest one, and I was about to dance with my best friend, and then I seen him and about that action dancing. What he told me is that night she was just like, you my boyfriend, and that's when they started actually dating. Mind you, this had happened like a couple months after I first introduced them together. So boom, they a couple, they rocking. So let's just say this was like in the 9th grade year. I think that was in the 9th grade year, because I think that's when me and Kevin officially, like, because me and Kevin got together, I think either halfway through 9th grade year. I don't know. We'll just say 9th, 10th grade. I don't know. I can't remember everything About a year. Anyway, it don't even really matter. It's the story. It's the story. So yeah. So no, this had to been like sometime during 9th grade year because Mina started going to our school 10th grade year. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Mina started going to our school 10th grade year. So boom, we're gonna fast forward. Kevin and me together. Toby and Bout That Action together. Now we in 10th grade year. Bestie come to the school. I find out that Bestie is cousins with my friend Ashley, and we all start hanging out, even though I didn't like it at first because I liked it, our little trio that I had with my friend Ashley and Deej. Now we bringing in a 4th person, and it's like, who is this? Mind you, Mina was like, back then, you know, girls wear perms. Like, there was only a few black girls who would wear their natural hair, and they wouldn't even wear it like naturally curly. They might wear it in like a poof or like a ponytail. But you know, now like the natural girlies, we eat up the natural hairstyle. It would maybe be a couple black girls that would actually wear their curly hair, but it would always be those black girls who had those like looser type of curls who would wear their curly hair. So everybody would either think they was mixed or they was mixed. So Mina she was like the first girl coming to our school with that big poofy curly hair, besides like the Tongans and the Samoans and the Hawaiians. You know, they just had that kind of hair, but you know, they hair more like a big wavy type. Mina had that real big curly Tumblr aesthetic girl look, fitted down with her kicks. Like, she was that bitch, and that ruffled motherfucking people's feathers. Boom. So I wasn't mad at Mina about that. I didn't like that we just added a new person to our friend group and stuff. And then I had found out that they was already pre-kicking it, and my friend Ashley knew her cousin was gonna come. They was already pre-kicking it, and it was like, how you kicking it? Like, I don't know, even though I have my own other friend groups, y'all, I don't know, it just kind of made me upset. Like, hold the fuck on, you didn't tell me nothing. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. Hold on. But anyways, Bestie was cool, but she did come off like, I'm the baddest bitch, huh? Yeah, and I loved it, period. So that made people mad as hell. Like, they hated Mina when she first came to our school. Everybody did not like her. So one day I'm after school and I'm with all the hood niggas, where the hood niggas at, because like I told y'all, I was cool with hella niggas. Like, I had hella nigga partners. So I'm with my nigga partners, and I'm with one of my nigga partners, and his little sister, she didn't like me. I don't know why. Like, oh, I do know why. Because he wanted me, but he had a girlfriend. She was cool with the girlfriend, but I did have like a crush on him because he was one of the dudes from the neighborhood. I forgot what name I gave him. I do got a couple of story times with him too. But at this point, like I said, I'm with Kevin. These just my nigga partners. So I don't give a damn if they flirting or not. I don't like them like that no more. That's old shit. Middle school, we in high school. I didn't move past them like that. Like, they still fine or whatever. But anyway, so we sitting there, mind you, Mina been going to the school couple months, so we cool. You know, that's my girl. We kicking it, we doing shit, but you know, it's not like that's my ace boom coon yet. You know what I mean? So you know, but we standing there, and the dude and his sister start talking about Mina. They like, yeah, that bitch with the poofy hair thing, she all that woo woo. She looked like a poodle woo woo. Just talking hella shit about Mina, and I don't like that kind of shit. Like, don't talk shit about her when she not around. So I was like, oh, don't talk shit about her while she not around. Don't talk shit about her while she not around. They was like, you don't even know her like that. You just start kicking with her. Woo, woo, you been knowing us for years. Da, 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 da. I'm like, no, I'm about to go get her. I don't care. Y'all got something to say to her, let me go get her. So what I do? I go get her. Period. I went like, Mina, they over there talking to you. Yeah, talking about you. She like, oh, who, where? I'm like, yeah, boom. So Mina come over there and she was like, and what about me? And what about me? Like, yeah, y'all should have got this. How I knew that was gonna be my bitch. I was like, yeah. So boom. He like, man, wasn't even like that. And I'm like, I ain't even try, like, I wasn't even trying to be messy, and I fuck with them. Them was my dogs. But y'all not finna talk about her and she not right here, and I'm cool with her. Like, nah, I'm gonna go get her. Say what you want to say. But it was really the sister saying the most shit, and he was just like, yeah, like laughing and shit. So it wasn't even really him. It was really the sister, and I didn't like her anyway. So yeah, anyway, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, Mina came over there checking shit. Ain't nobody had nothing to say, and it was just like boom. And I was just like, yeah, don't talk about her when she not around. I fuck with y'all, but that's what we not doing. Period. I was still cool with them after that. I mean, the sister, I didn't like the sister, but I mean, she didn't like me even more after that, because it was just like, I I don't give a damn, bitch. I don't care that you don't like me because your brother a hoe. Like, that's nothing to do with me. So literally, like, after that, like, that made our friendship even more, like, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't even day ones yet. Like, this ain't even day one shit yet. But it was like, this was the beginning to where it was just like, we both looked at each other and it was like, I fuck with you. She was like, I respect you so much for that. Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, that's not cool. Like, I love your hair. You know, you different. That's just why they mad. They not used to that over here. Cause Bestie from Vallejo, we was in Pittsburgh. So yeah, after that, me and Bestie was like, we just started getting like hella cooler outside our other friends, because our other friends, they was on some other, like, me and Mina energy just matched more. You know what I'm saying? It just started matching more. And me and her just started kicking it more. I don't know how to explain it. Like, Mina was down to, you know, the nigga to pull up, we smoke. Our other friends wasn't really like that. You know what I mean? They was more like, oh, we want to go watch Gilmore Girls and smoke in the house. We don't want to do that. We want to be outside. We want to party. We want to be here. We want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was lit. Like, boom. Am I day one? Am I boom cool now? You hear me? So one day I'm talking to about that action, and she was just like, oh, I don't like that bitch Mina. And I was like, why? And she was just like, I don't know, like, she just thinks she all that. And I'm like, that's why your friends don't like me and you don't understand. Now you doing the same thing. I was just like, she hella cool. She was like, nah, she just be walking around mugging. I'm like, that's just her face. You do I'm trying to explain to her, like, girl, everybody looks at you the same way. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, girl, no. I'm like, you tripping. I'm like, she hella cool. Like, she hella cool, I swear. And she was just like, all right, I'll take your word for it. We won't beat her up. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, y'all don't gotta fight. Like, y'all, I swear to God, her friend groups was preying on new bitches. Or bitches, they, like, I promise you them hoes like to fight. Like, I don't know. And especially new girls. Like, it was just like, I don't know, y'all. Her friends was just, they was just some rowdy bitches. So, couple weeks passed by. We gonna fast forward, like, everything been cool. Like I said, I don't mix friend groups, so it wasn't like I tried to make them cool or whatever. But every time I would be around back that action, she would say like little slick stuff about Mina and Ashley and Dejanay, like, oh, them bougie bitches, them light skinned bitches. Why you be hanging out with them light skinned bitches? Da, 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 da. And I'm like, I hang out with everybody. I just be around them more. But I hang out with my all black friends, my mixed friends, my white friends, my Mexican friends. I like hang out with everybody. Like, girl, relax. Like, I don't know, it was like she did not want me to be friends with them. I just don't get it. And I just be like, girl, like, you want me to be hella cool with you and hang out with you all the time, but your friends don't fucking like me. Make it make sense, Bookie? I don't know. Me and her friendship, it was just funny though. It was like, we had hella good times. Like, it was like, you know, we didn't have no tension towards each other. We would just talk like that. But outside of that, me and her was just like hella cool, hella chill. I'd go to her house and be chilling. She lived in a big ass house. I went over there with Lee before, we was chilling. Y'all remember, I don't know if y'all remember a story time. I don't know if I told this on live, but we went to her house, and y'all, I ain't gonna lie, my feet was funky. My feet was funky, and we had been walking all day, and I had these little ass shoes on, feet was sweating. And when we went in the house and we all took off our shoes, they was like, who feet stank? And I was like, oh, that's probably Lee feet. Because, you know, Lee, so it was like, you know, I know. But Lee had already did some shady shit. So that was like my get back on Lee, because it was just like, whatever. I mean, they ain't never went around and told nobody about it anyway. It was just in that moment type thing. So let's fast forward back to the whole situation. Me and Kevin broke up. Now I'm with Mina, Ashley, and Deej all the time, and I'm up after school with them all the time. This had to been like then. Nah, this had to been 11th grade then, when me and Kevin when me and Kevin broke up. Yeah, this was 11th grade. Yeah. So let's fast forward back to after me and Kevin broke up. I'm sad, depressed. My friends is all coming through. Me and Bestie is getting closer because she lives the closest to me. Like we live like walking distance. So me and her just getting hella cool. We gonna say, like I said, because it's like warm now. It's gotta be like May because school was about to be out in like June-ish. So I'm gonna say it's like May. One day, we just after school is me, Ashley, Deej, Mina, and at this time, Mina was kind of talking to this boy. He was like a popular dude on the football team, caramel, green eyes, real fine. So it's him and a couple of his friends and me and my friends. We sitting at the bench with them. Mind you, school had been out for a minute. Like everybody was already like clearing out. Let's just say it's like, we got out of school at like 3 or no, I think like 3 or 3:30. So let's just say it's like 4:45. You know, everybody kind of clearing out, not too many people. So about that action, and two of her friends walk up. And when they walk up, they come to me. They're like, "Oh, hi, Shayla." She was with one of her friends who didn't like me, and the other one did. Cool. So her backstabber and the friend that was cool with me said hi. The other one she didn't. And she looked at them and she was like, "Hey, light skins." And they just looked at her like. So they just sitting over there just like saying little shit, snickering. We over there flirting with the boys, blah, blah, blah. Mina caked up, booed up with her little boo at the time. So about that action came over there and was like, "So you and Mina best friends? I heard y'all best friends. I heard you saying this your best friend. You just met her. How is this your best friend?" Mind you, it had been like a year. Mina came 10th grade. It's like 11th grade. And I'm like, I never said she was my best friend, but me and her hella cool. Like, where you hearing that from? Like, who told you that? And I don't know who she said told her that. I don't know. She was just being on some messy shit. I was just like, girl, like, be cool. So she started trying to say something to the boy. Mina was dancing like, these the kind of girls you like or something like that. So Mina like, and what about it? Like what you own? Like what you talking about? So she's just like, girl, ain't nobody talking to you. I'm talking to him. And she was like, okay, and this my boo. So she about that action just laughed and walked away. So I'm telling Mina, because Deej and Ashley, I'm not saying they can't fight, but they scary. If we was gonna fight, they like I'm telling her like, look, I know that's your cousin. I know you going in. I fuck with them. Did my day ones at this point. But I'm telling you about that action and her friends, they will fight you. They will jump you. I'm telling her this because I'm telling her like, I'm about to go. Like, I'm ready to go home. My mama that called me, told me dinner almost done. It's a hot day. I'm gonna walk home and go eat. Mind you, I'm not in school. I don't go to school. I dropped out. I just be doing shit throughout the day. So I'm like, you wanna walk with me? Or if not, I suggest you to get the fuck up out of here immediately. And she was like, oh, my mom finna be on her way. I'm like, all right. Now I live like, let's just say our school right here. I live the closest. Like literally you can hit the block, walk straight down. My house was literally straight down. I lived on the corner house. So it was like our school was on School Street. That's the actual name of the street. Our school was on School Street. So after you come down at the end of School Street, you make a left, you walk all the way down, and my house was one of the corner houses on that next street, which is I think Harbor Street. Mina lived on the other side all the way down, and you have to bust some kind of corners a little bit. It's kind of hard to explain. Like she lived way further downtown Pittsburgh. I lived at like Central right before. Anyway, me and her lived close together, but walking from the school, she lived kind of far from the school. And like I said, me and her wasn't really close like this yet. We had just started becoming close. So like I'm telling y'all, I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, they will fight you. They will jump you. Deej and Ashley, I love them to death. They're not going to help you. You know, I'm just giving you a little heads up, but I'm about to dip. You feel me? I'm leaving. I already know. She like, oh no, it's cool, it's good. Like, they ain't on shit. I'm like, all right. I tell them bye. I tell about that action, and the one girl she with that I'm cool with, bye. I'm gonna say it's like a 15-minute walk to my house. I get home, I put my backpack down. I'm just chopping up with my sister or my mom or something. And I'm gonna say about 5-10 minutes of me being home, I get a phone call from Dejanay, and all I hear in the background, bitch, screaming and hollering, and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And she not saying nothing. I hear Ashley in the background like, bitch, get off my cousin. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, where? Like, what's going on? She like, they jumping Mina. They jumping Mina. And I'm like, and what are you bitches doing? If they're jumping Amina, it's an even match. It was 3 of them. It's 3 of y'all. You're calling me instead of helping Mina. Mind you, Ashley and Mina are cousins. Deej and Mina was cool. Like I said, they was already kicking it with Mina before she even came to the school and shit. So Deej already knew Mina too. So I'm just like, jump in, help her. Like, me and Mina not cool like that yet, but like, that's still my girl. So I'm screaming, I'm hollering, I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to be up there, Y'all, I run out the house, I'm running back up there. My mom like, what's going on? I'm like, they jumping my friend. I just took off running. So, like I said, it's like a 15-minute walk from my house back to the school, but y'all, I'm running, I'm calling Ash, I'm calling Deej. All I hear in the background just, y'all, I get there and all I see is the security guard got the biggest girl yanked up, and then the 2 and Mina, they going at it, and then it's like other security guards are like coming to, like, they just started coming to like break up the fight. So let's just say like they fighting weight right here. I just hit the block to School Street. So like I said, if you coming to go to my house, you go down School Street, you bust that left, and you go all the way down Harbor. So I'm on Harbor busting that right on School Street. You feel me? So soon as I hit the corner, this what I'm seeing. So I'm everything just fucking happening so fast. I'm trying to like run up to go help Mina, because it's just like, yeah, I fuck with about that action. She was my friend first, but I don't think it's cool that y'all jumping her. Like, that's not cool. It wasn't like I wasn't gonna try to like go and fight them or whatever unless a bitch hit me. It was like I was just gonna try to like help Mina and like grab her. Now mind you, Mina holding her own. My bitch did not hit the ground like one time, and 3 bitches was on her. When I hit that block, my bestie was giving it to bitches. It was a like, you know, they was all throwing them. It's not like they can't fight. That's why they jump people. They can fight, but bestie can fight. Like, you feel me? So bestie hanging with the bitch, like boom, 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 ducking this shit. Like, my bestie a fighter now. My bestie was born to fight. Like, it's just in her. Like, you feel me? So they got the biggest one yanked up. Like I said, the other security guards are coming. I'm trying to run up the block. I see fucking, and I love them. These are still my friends to this day. And if y'all watch this video, it's no tea, no shade. Yeah, it's just what it is. Everybody know the story. And you know what I'm saying? It's just oh shit. Like, don't nobody get offended. I fuck with y'all. If you're not a fighter, you're not a fighter. I've been in situations with friends. Y'all already know. I told you. I'm not gonna fight. So don't start no shit. Won't be no shit. Cause bitch, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there. I've been there. But I feel like if somebody was getting jumped, I'm gonna try to help them at least. You know, I'm not gonna just let 3 bitches beat your ass, and then one of them were real thick. the one that the security guard had yanked up. Anyways, y'all, they just Mina going at it with both the hoes. Mina like bing, bing, bing. The bitches just bah, 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 bah. And I'm like running up trying to like grab them. My mama hit the block and shit. She's scared. You feel me? Finally, the security guards grabbed the other 2 girls. Me and my mom walked up, and we're like, what the fuck going on? The security guard like grabbed me up and put her on the little go-kart or whatever. And me and my mama following them like, hell no, da, 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 da. So then they like, we taking her to the office and whatever. So my mom was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the office and make sure your friend is good until her mama get here. So I'm over here like looking at Deej and Ashley like, why y'all, like, y'all, they sitting down on the bench. They was yelling from across the street to get off of Mina. They didn't even, This is how I remember it. Now, I could be remembering it wrong, y'all, but I swear to God, they was not nowhere near her when I hit that corner. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. So I'm just like, why y'all ain't do nothing? Like, you feel me? Like, y'all just let her get fucking jumped. So I go to the office and they like, yeah, she gotta stay till her mom come. I think Mina did get suspended for like a couple days. So yeah. And then after that, bitches was mad at me. Bitches was mad at me on both sides. And we gonna get into that in season 2, episode 2. Bitch is getting lit. When I told y'all this series ain't gonna motherfucking disappoint. It's not gonna disappoint. Now, a point that I wanted to make was why it was so important for me to tell y'all the story time about Kevin is because everything lined up in order. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like after me and Kevin broke up, that's how me and Mina started hanging out a lot, and I was already hanging out with About That Action a lot, and I just started hanging out with my friends more. You know what I'm saying? It was like I wasn't like trying to rush home sometimes to be on the phone with Kevin or going to see Kevin and skipping school to go see Kevin. Now I'm single and I'm trying to just do anything and be around anybody because I was heartbroken and I just wanted to get my mind off of Kevin. So I was just hanging out with like all my friends real heavy again. Like I was already hanging, but like real fucking heavy now. Like I'm with them all the time. Like I always wanted to be around people so I wasn't sad. But all this shit happened in order, as y'all can see. Like it's like a back and forth. I had to, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I hope it makes sense of why I'm telling it the way I'm telling it. You know what I'm saying? But needless to say, key points to take away. I hooked up About That Action and my friend Toby when I was dating Kevin, right? I met Amina while I was dating Kevin. About That Action did not like Mina since the first day she saw her. Period. Like, you know what I mean? And it just is what it is. So I want you guys to remember, I did not like my best friend in that way like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, yeah, yeah. But just stay tuned. Everything should be clicking to y'all. If it's not, I don't know what to tell you. But, whew, I don't know why I'm always public enemy number 1 for shit. Like, I don't know. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And this is a reason why it be so hard for me to have female friends. This season right here is gonna, y'all gonna understand why you only see me with the same 2 bitches. Baby sis, little sis, Nay, and my bestie Mina. Y'all ain't, that's it. That's it. Like, I be cool. I can have associates. I'll meet other females when I'm out having fun. Like, hey, are we cool? Like, link up, cool. But this series right here is the key reason I don't have female friends. I don't have male friends either. I don't want y'all to think like, oh, she'll pick me and she hang out like that. Friends, period. The whole shit is just some messy ass shit. But anyways, I'm gonna see y'all in part 2, season 2. Yeah. Shit just got shit hot. Oh, this ain't it. It just started boiling. Like shit's about to get, it get deep, it get real. Now I think this season not gonna be as long as season 1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. This might be like 3 or 4 episodes. 3 or 4. But it's real juicy. It's real juicy. It's short, but real fucking juicy, as y'all can see. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna order some pizza. Me and Dilly doing a movie night. Then I might see my little after. But yeah, I love y'all. Furry. And you can't tell me I'm not motherfucking Ariel. Bitch. Haley who? Holly? Haley? Whoever? Shayla. Put my face on it. I'm the Little Mermaid. Look, my sister's daughter was over here the other day. And she brought her Little Mermaid. This me. I mean, it's not the same color. But this is me. I'm Earl. Alright, y'all. Deuces. Thank you for... Welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe. You a vibe. We should vibe. Y'all. Hold on. What is my damn intro? This is a damn shame. I gotta go listen to myself say my intro.
If you won't get these joints out here, I got money, so they put it in the bag. Pulling off all the tags, pulling off in the jag. Fuck being broke niggas is mad.
Get a job with your broke ass or get it out of hoe's ass. I go fast like I run through the city like I'm from the Bay West Coast with your city like new nice fresh jeans and a snapback. Yeah.
Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel.
What about it?
We should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. Only if you want to.
Okay.
Only if you want to. Only if you
I think I got
want to. If you watching us really well, I appreciate everything.
Thank you, me. You look cute, girl. Anyways.